Today's word of the day is air conditioning. Air conditioning is good because it keeps you cool throughout heated weathers, especially throughout the summer.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
Hopefully things are going well for you guys. As for me, we got another video game classics video coming at ya. Let's go roll that intro. Gaming of today is taking a crap. Might as well step back and go retro. Video game preservation is a big damn deal. All the games you missed out in the past. Let's take a look at all the treasures on carts and discs. Maybe someone will bring them to today for a second chance. But hey, this is Insert Channel Name here, and welcome to the archival of games of the past. Let's go retro with video game classics. Just so you know, I had to go through the mental gymnastics of coming up with this intro, so for crying out loud, please appreciate it. Yes, we need another variation of this kind of sequence, so that way we'd be seeing other things alongside the rainy day, then me setting off fireworks. Anyway, let's get right on going to something. I forgot what I was... Oh, right, video game classics, because we get to review retro games from left and right. And today we're going to be taking a look at a game where you play as a ninja. And of course, you do cool things as a ninja. You just jump from wall to wall. You just use stealth, and that's how it works. But, however, there's two games that happen to go with the name Ninja-Kid. And yeah, there's the one on NES that I reviewed, but there is a Ninja-Kid for the... Well, here's the thing. It is part of a franchise known as the Ninja-Kun franchise, which has been pretty much import only. And when I say import only, it is really import only. Like, go to Japan and you have never seen... I mean, I don't... Okay, there's a few games, but that's like long time ago. It's like Puyo Puyo. It's like the situation with Puyo Puyo, how it's like mostly Japan only. Yeah, it's mostly Japan only. And however, Hamster did get a hold of the rights of bringing back Ninja-Kid 1 and 2 arcade, not the NES game. I know there's the other fucking Ninja-Kid game. I get it. But here, let's go take a look at Ninja-Kid Arcade. Ninja-Kid is a very fascinating arcade game that really clicked inside me. I haven't explored that game, well, reasons. But however, okay, a lot of you guys are bringing up the NES game. So okay, here's the thing. Now, Hamster and UPL made things simple by just giving us, hey, you can just call this game Ninja-Kid. Okay. Well, I'll go with Ninja-Kid Arcade. But here's the thing. We can go with the original Japanese name, okay? It's Ninja-Kun Maho no Boken. Or is it Majo no Boken? I think it's the first one. You know what? We'll just go with the Ninja-Kid name. You know what? Call it whatever you want. It's on Arcade Archives, thanks to Hamster. Here you go. You can play it on your PlayStation, Switch. Here you go. But anyway, this fascinating little arcade game has you playing as a Ninja Kid, and your goal is to basically take everyone the fuck out before the timer runs out. And then proceed to next stage, repeat, and you get the idea. However, do keep an eye out for those lovely little power orbs that keep falling from the sky. Collect 3 of those, you'll get tossed into a bonus stage. You collect all the orbs available on that bonus stage, you get a perfect point bonus, and yes, it's a score run, but however, the higher the score, you could brag about it, you could brag about your higher score, but however, higher scores are also gonna give you extra lives, and yes, you have 3 lives to work with, but you can get a 4th one if you play good enough and score high enough. But wait, there's another thing you could do that also increases your score. Collect as many scrolls as ever, but be careful, because each time you collect a scroll, you'll be making a gamble, okay? So one of those scrolls that show up throughout the map, if you collect one and then the next thing you know, you get a troll face, You lose all the scrolls that you have collected in a row. And the most scrolls that you have collected, the higher the bonus points that will get added to your score. However, if you want another score bonus, guess what? You can, of course, and what I like to do, you can take everyone out while they're stunned. I'll get more about stunning enemies later, but if you do that, you get a, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and read that message. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Bonus, when kill all enemies by Dirk, one shot each, 10,000 points. Okay, that is kind of cryptic, but hey, one method that I like to do is take everyone out while they're stunned, but hey, it is what it is. In a nutshell, just make sure he doesn't know he's about to fucking die. Here's the thing, when you're a shinobi, you're known for stealth. You do stealth things, okay? Let's be honest. Tenchu, you get rewarded for stealth most of the time. Come on. You do get like a little small roster of unique courses, and also it loops. It's a marathon run. Now let's go ahead and talk about the enemies. The number of foes to take out will increase as you complete a level. So, the furthest level, the more enemies. And yes, the whole map will get covered up with enemies eventually. And of course, this game is also known for a hugely diverse cast of enemy types. We got snakes spitting venom. We got those little weird guys that keep firing boomerangs. There's that one that you have to keep stunning until it's like fully stunned, and then you have to take it out with the shuriken. And then there's that dragon-looking motherfucker that keeps basically setting the whole map on fire. And yes, with these motherfuckers around, the map ends up getting covered in fire. We got the goddamn danger noodles spitting out and projectiling the venom. Okay, now let's get to the ways of combat. Yes, your only means of taking out your enemies is a shuriken. However, to stun them, you can jump on them, or you could basically jump under them. That works for some enemies. However, I'm not certain for other enemies. Now, the easy small fry enemies, you can just stun them either through jumping on top of them or basically jumping up under them and just throwing their footing off. Oh, hold on. Now, back to the enemy that I kind of thought was firing boomerangs. They're not firing boomerangs, but they do look like they're boomerangs. But, however, they, like, fire them, like, simultaneously, like, 3 at a time. Plenty of new faces around the world. And, of course, back to, like I said, your means of combat is basically with the shuriken. That's your means of taking your enemies out. As a matter of fact... Oh, yes, I already talked about the part where you can just jump on top to stun them. Okay, now that we're all caught up, let's get right on going to... The game ends up starting off easygoing just to have you getting the hang of how things work and trying to get things figured out. But, however, as you go further and further and further, things get more and more hectic now that you're getting more and more enemies, and you're pretty much dodging a whole lot of things. You're having to basically work with a lot of things. You're keeping an eye out for all those scrolls. You're keeping an eye out for those falling orbs that keep freaking falling out of the sky. All that combined together, the gameplay gets intense. It gets challenging later on. But hey, that's what an arcade run, score marathon run game does. And of course, you're playing as a shinobi, so if you want to go in like you're a goddamn shinobi, you will be treated like a shinobi. Oh, and almost forgot, you will be challenged like a motherfucking shinobi. Yes, you do have a single music track to listen to, and it is pretty much catchy to listen to. It's just like Burger Time. You have that one jingle that plays throughout each level. And yeah, Ninja Kid Arcade, that is the case when it comes to that soundtrack. It is just a single theme song that plays throughout as you go from level to level to level to level. However, the level designs look great, the character designs are fantastic, and of course, the design of the enemies are surprisingly detailed. Very detailed, to say the least. as you basically stun your enemies, take your enemies out, you can basically jump from one side of the screen and then bounce off like a wall jump. That's crazy. Do all those cool tricks that a Ninja Kid can do in the wonderful game of Ninja Kid Arcade. Not mixing that up with the NES game. But, however, it's a fun, wild, hectic, chaotic run, and it's going to give you a heck of a challenge. It's going to tempt you to score the highest to beat your own record. And, of course, it is damn well addicting as well because, holy shit, I can't get enough of it. It has a good amount of intensity, it has a good amount of replayability, and it gives you a sheer sense of determination, and it's definitely going to get you playing on this game. Now, however, is this game totally worth it? Yeah, it is totally worth giving it a try. It's available now through Hamster's Arcade Archives. It's on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch. You want to give it a shot? Give it a shot. How far can you go and how high can you score? You up for that challenge? Go ahead, try it. It's worth it. I'm going to go ahead and say this. The company UPL needs to start coming up with a different name. Just kind of go with their usual Japanese name, Ninja-Kun. Because sooner or later, something's going to end up happening. There's going to be a situation here where Nintendo is going to bring NES Ninja Kid to their NES service. And if that happens, and then we have Arcade Archives Ninja Kid, there's going to be a whole lot of confusion. Alright, let's think about this for 2 seconds. So, sorry about me about freaking the hell out. I'm going to calm down for a couple of seconds and then just kind of like gain my composure. Because I know the situation's confusing, but I know I can't let stuff get to me. But it is what it is. Anyway, that is all, and I will look forward to you in the next video. Peace out.
This is nothing but a video product made by a fellow gamer man. Ayo!